In reply, the World 11 stars got great starts, but the home bowlers took the game away from them. The Pakistan side drew first blood, but in the end, cricket was well and truly the winner. Can the World 11 draw level today? A cricket-hungry nation will look to the Gaddafi Stadium for an answer. It's match number 2. Pakistan taking on the World 11. And it comes to you live from the Gaddafi Stadium in Lahore. Confirmation of the teams for today, with Pakistan 1 up after 1 game. And it's a couple of changes on either side. Nawaz and Usman are the men who come in for Pakistan, with Fahim and Hasan Ali the men to go out. In the World 11 side, Samuel Badri and Paul Collingwood coming into the side, and 2 all-rounders in Grant Elliott and Dan Sammy, quite surprisingly might add, are the men that make way. Just about time for us to get underway, and once again Pakistan haven't won the toss. Felt that they want to put a score on the board, as they did yesterday, and they put a good one on the board, and 197 proved 22 many for the World 11. They'll be hoping for as good a start as they had last night. And if that can be the case, then they can set themselves up once again. Fakhar Zaman, he'll hope that he can continue on rather than a couple of lusty blows at the start and then get himself out. As a look at his T20 international career, just 34 runs. He's a young man in terms of international cricket stardom, of course, because of how well he played in the ICC Champions Trophy, with Pakistan going all the way after a quite dire start actually in that tournament. But it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Morne Morkel, with some pace yesterday, got the breakthrough, got the wicket off Fakhar Zaman after being put about a couple of times to the fence. Looked in good touch in England, in South Africa's recent tour. Bowled very well, a different length that Morne Morkel bowled, where he got the ball much fuller than normal. Ahmed Shehzad was a good partner for Babar Azam yesterday, rotating the strike well and making sure that he ran well between the wickets and let the man who was on song get most of the strike. Wakar Yunus alongside me. Good evening, Wakar.
Good evening, Poms. Toss won by Pakistan this time, and elected to bat. Normally, when you think of Sarfraz, he likes to bowl first and likes to chase. But I guess he's seen the pitch. The pitch looks really good. Probably better than the last one we have seen. This has got maybe a little bit of a tinge of green, and the hardness is there, the sheen is there, so it will come onto the bat a bit better. But you cannot really blame the pitch from the last game also, because we have seen high-scoring game. It's once again, it'll be a matter of picking up early wickets. Morne Morkel should enjoy that. There'll be a little bit more bounce in this pitch. The hardness is there, and it's a little bit windy also suddenly.
Here we go.
Well, they've got to learn from the last game, World 11. They've got to make sure that they put the ball in the right area early on, especially. They gave away too many boundary balls, too many balls on the leg side. I think they'll be a little bit more careful this time. One slip in. Hashim Amla took a brilliant catch in the last game. Fakhar off moving his fielders. Got fine leg right in the circle. Square leg goes back. It's not easy for a fast bowler when you have left-hand, right-hand combination out in the middle. You have to really keep changing the line, and especially with Morkel, because he likes going around the wicket when it comes to left-hander, and it becomes even harder. So the idea is to control the run rate early on. Don't give too many 4 balls.
Be wide. The encouragement from the skipper Faf du Plessis with a slip in place from third man back, and having also the fine leg up in the circle is, look, you can stray, but stray wide of off rather than down the leg side. Ideally, of course, from the experienced Morkel, he would like him to be right on target.
But stray wide of off rather than down the leg side.
Just like that.
Ideally, of course, from the experienced Morkel, he would like him to be right on target all the way through this first over. Just like that. Any movement with this new ball, perhaps he can find that edge. And what they would like in changing what happened yesterday is to just keep things a little quieter in this first 6. They got the wicket, but in that first over last night they went for 12, and it seemed that's the way things went along. Comfortable scoring.
Well, they pick up early wickets in the last game of Fakhar, and clearly the ball was pitched up a little bit, and Morkel allowed the ball to swing a little bit more, not much, but enough to just get the edge of the bat. That's what he needs to do. And once again, to both these batsmen, even to the right-hander also. The pitch is not as quick as we thought, but if you pitch it up, especially with the breeze across the ground, it might just do a little bit. It's definitely a lot cooler now what it was maybe an hour ago. Some issues with the suns, with the screen.
Gets away with that. Short and wide, and opening batsmen are sweating on that. They're hoping that they can get that early and put that away and put the pressure back on the fielding side on the bowler. Bit of a wind at present, but this was earlier. A windstorm. Everything blown to bits. Look at the boundary ropes. Running into that.
You can do that, Tom, can't you?
Privilege, eh? That's what that's about. You don't know any of that, do you? and just over my shoulder here, Wasim's just coming and go, oh, Waka would never know anything about that. What, you got the choose ends then, did you, every time?
You know, my back is broken twice, and it's been bowling on this surface here in Gaddafi Stadium.
Good over to start for the World 11. 2 without loss.
धूल, मिट्टी और जरासीम आपकी सर की जिल्द में जमकर डैंड्रफ का बाइस बन सकते हैं। क्लियर न्यूट्रीपॉइंट कॉम्प्लेक्स के साथ जिल्द की तह तक सफाई करें और दे डैंड्रफ प्रोटेक्शन। क्लियर मैन, डैंड्रफ प्रोटेक्शन। आपके दिल में